So I got my new Nissan Z emblem. We're gonna be using this for the steering wheel. Yeah, so it'll go right in the middle of the steering wheel. It'll be an emblem instead of the horse because we're using the horse steering wheel and airbags. So this is gonna slap in place of that. So we're gonna modify this and we're just gonna cut this off. Yeah, we just need to cut it so it's underneath this adhesive. It doesn't need to be completely flush. Should be pretty close though. Just cut all the way around. Just get this piece off without breaking anything else. Alright, so we got these cut off. They're pretty much flush. This emblem does have a slight bow to it. So I'm hoping that we could kind of bend that bow out, get it to go flat. If not, I might just double up on this tape. I don't know. I'd like it to sit as flush as possible if I can help it. Okay, so I'm gonna take a Dremel and we're gonna kind of carve this out. I'm not gonna probably go too crazy to where it's like completely gone. I just want it to where it's flush so that way the new emblem can sit flat. I don't really want to mess this up. I could pull this out from the back side, take this cover off, but it doesn't seem like it wants to come off the greatest. And I do not want to damage it because I got this for very cheap. And normally these go for like 400 plus. So I do not want to buy another one if I don't have to. With this way, I can just grind it flat and be done with it. And if I do end up nicking the sides, then that new emblem's going to cover it no matter what. You're not going to see it. A little bit here on this tail end. Some of it's going to be sticking out on the emblem, so I think I'm going to have to like fill it with something, or yeah, I'm not sure yet. Okay, we're going to move inside. So I 3D printed this ring. Perfect. To perfectly center this emblem, it'll go right in the center of that and it'll line it up for me. That way I should have a nice even gap all the way around. So the way that I did this was I just measured the diameter of this ID of this ring, and then the diameter of this, and the number that I got, divided that by 2, and this is what I got. So the only thing I should have to worry about is lining up this Z with the center of this lettering. That way it's nice and straight and I don't have a crooked letter. So we're gonna make sure that this is all the way down. A 3.51. So edge of my print to this outer edge. So that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. That looks pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna use some alcohol. We're just gonna clean this up. Let it dry. Here we go. Peel this off. Yeah, I think we're good. Looks pretty close. Okay, moment of truth. I almost kind of want to keep this outer ring. I mean, we could paint this, put some more 3M tape down and just kind of cover it, but Alright, so we got that off, and look at that. Nice perfect ring all the way around. I actually think I might paint that. I think it looks better that way. I don't know. There we got one last touch. So I printed one more piece, and then I'm using the textured side facing out. I think that looks better. So this is gonna fill this gap right here. And voila, we use some 3M tape to hold it in place. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it that. I think it looks pretty good. Looks very OEM-ish. I could see this catching somebody off guard, like, oh, wait a minute. It doesn't really seem like, bam, it came out of a Mustang because there's no horse there anymore. So we got that nice Z symbol. We'll call it a day on that one. Pretty fast and easy project. When I ordered this piece, I wasn't sure if it was actually gonna fit, but I think it turned out amazing. All right, stay tuned.